because I'm just so used to handling everything by myself, you know? So, even when I need help, I don't ask. So, that's my own problem. But I'm working on it. Ugh. Today is not the day for tears. What the fuck, guys? Yeah, you guys are really stubborn. My inner circle won't let me say I don't need help. Ever. They're practically begging me to let them help me. And I won't do it. Oh, thanks, Logan. Guys, we're supposed to be playing scary games today, not making me cry. What the hell? Stop. Ugh. Anyway. With that being said, are you guys ready to get it back into Little Nightmares? Thanks, guys. Oh, stop. I can't. Oh, you guys are too much. I've really been going through it. Anyway, I don't know why this tissue box. One of the biggest things that like I always loved about content creating back in the day was the comments that, oh god, I'm gonna start crying again. One of the biggest comments that like really made me happy was hearing that I helped you guys get through your days. That really meant a lot to me because I felt like for a long time I wasn't really doing anything. Before you even try and give yourself a little credit, you do more than you think. As I already said, you inspired me creatively, but you also got me out of this depressive funk I've been in these past few days. So being here to chat with you all has been the one bright spot for me, and I can't thank you enough for hosting these. Really means a lot, Eden, so please always give yourself credit. You make more of a difference than you know. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Logan. Alright, perfect. It's fucking crazy. I also have that problem. It is tied to my acute PTSD, specifically. Survivor's guilt. It really sucks. Just know that if anyone is experiencing that, please, please, please know that it is not your fault. Thank you, Logan. I'm pretty sure I told this story before in the past, but yeah, it sucks. Aww. Thank you so much, Logan. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was going through it back then. There was a lot happening. New act proposes increased. And yes, other raiders, please, 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 if you have to. Oh, thank you so much, Pinhead, for the follow. Thank you so much. But yeah, raiders, if you need to get up, stretch your legs, go eat something, go, you know, hydrate. Oh, thank you, Theo Melon, for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yes, please, please take care of yourself. Self-care is very important. And yeah, for all the others who have stopped through, please drop a follow if you feel like it. Otherwise, just relax, hang out, and enjoy your time here. All right? Silk Song is confirmed, though. Yeah, once we, oh, Logan, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifted. Yeah, once I finish up Valhalla, I'm going to go back to Coffee Talk, because I haven't played Coffee Talk 2 yet. And I know the Tokyo, or I think the Tokyo one is supposed to be coming out soon. So when that comes out, I'll definitely be picking it up and playing it. Welcome to the Hellions, Neo Melon. I haven't played Tavern Talk yet. Aww. you so much. You guys are awesome. The hype train has begun. Welcome in, Hellions. You are now officially part of the Space Demons. They call me Major Armitage. And you are now free to call me that as well. Oh, shit. Logan, thank you so much for the gifted. Holy shit, for the 5 subs. Hell yeah. You're in good hands, guys. You're in good hands tonight, I promise. Yeah. Real happy with my Hellions. Welcome to all the new ones in the... Oh my god, Coco! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, Coco. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, you guys are fucking awesome. But yeah, so you guys are now officially Hellions. And yeah, my space demons, we all take care of each other. You can't be getting showed up like this. Oh no, Tiki, hold on. Tiki, no. Tiki, no. Oh, Tiki. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh, what's going on tonight? We're all, you know what? We're spreading the positive vibes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ, Coco, what the fuck? No! Why you... Oh gosh, no. Don't let it be a competition. What? Oh my gosh, what is happening? Guys, hold on a second. Wait. Wait. What is... Guys, wait, hold on. The what? Whoever makes the major cry gets a new Discord role? Oh no, stop. Don't say that, Tommy. Don't say that. Listen. Okay, look, guys, for real. I need you to listen to me, okay? I need you to hear me out, all right? I am so thankful and I'm so grateful. But I don't do this for money. Like, seriously, I just love hanging out and spending my time with everybody. I'm so appreciative, though. There's a goal that I want to meet by the end of the year. Yeah. There's a goal that I want to meet by the end of the year, and hopefully I will achieve that goal. But in the meantime, I'm just going to stay here and continue to be myself and have a good time with everybody. And, you know, we'll figure it out together. We're going on this journey together. So, you know, we'll figure it the fuck out, you know? And if I make it by the end of the year, when I reach the goal that I want to reach, that'll be cool. If not, I don't regret starting this journey at all with any of you guys. And the reason I'm a little bit sentimental is because, well, there's been a lot of feelings going on in this game right now. But, no, I think we're gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be a good year, guys. I think it's gonna be a good year. So, yeah, I'm happy. So again, thank you to everyone who gifted subs. You guys are crazy. Oh no, I'm breaking. This is the first time this redeems hit today. Hold on. There we go. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you so much. But yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm getting booped. Oh no! It's the attack of the redeemed. Oh my gosh. Fat Boy Game. Thank you again so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. I literally don't know. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Aw, thank you for the head pats, Tiki. Thank you. Hello, Anya. Welcome in. Hello. Good to see you. I was in Soji's stream and ended up here. Okay, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you for bothering to stop. Or I say bothering. Thank you for taking the time to stop through. Yeah, and you're subbed and you're a Hellion, I believe. So, yeah, welcome to the Space Demons. Who's dimming the light? Oh no, she fell asleep. Huh? I guess she had too much before I came. She had a beer, and I didn't even give her a big one. Well, that and that she must still be tired from the whole bank thing. She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a white knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every white knight, regardless of division. Oh. Oh my god, Tiki, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. What is happening tonight? What is happening? What is going on, guys? Did you guys have a discussion when I wasn't paying attention? Did you guys have like a meeting and didn't tell me? What is happening right now? What is going on? What is happening? Guys! Oh my gosh, guys! Guys, oh no! There was no discussion. Oh my goodness, guys, what is happening? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Aww. The reason is that you're so amazing. You deserve this. Thank you so much, Tiki. Everybody, seriously. Oh my god, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not going to cry. Oh my, what is happening? No. Oh my god, not a fat boy gaming. Oh my god, thank you so much. Seriously, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry. Okay, can I be transparent with you guys? Just for a minute. Like, I'm sorry, for the people who are new, who don't really know me very well. I'm new. So I'll be transparent with you guys. So I was talking to, my friends the other day, and I was talking about how, you know, since I'm relatively new in this space and, you know, trying to take this whole streaming thing kind of seriously, I was talking about how I wasn't sure if I was good enough to be in this space, you know, to stream and do content creation and just provide an area where people can just like belong. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Fatboy Gaming. But anyway, so and I was very hard on myself because I didn't think that, you know, I was doing anything meaningful or important, or if this was even worth to do. And they told me that I need to stop giving myself like a hard time and give myself more credit, and to believe them when they tell me that, you know, I'm doing great and that I'm gonna do great things for people here. And that's kind of really all I wanted. And I just really love the community that I've been able to build and nurture and grow. Like, I call you my Hellions, not because, you know, you guys are Hellspawn. I don't call you my Hellions because you guys, you know, are little shits and little rebels and degens or whatever. I call you my Hellions because through thick and thin and all of that, I know you guys will be my ride or die, even when we walk up to the gates of hell. That's why I call you my Hellions. So, you guys are amazing. You guys are always so welcoming to the new people here. Any and all new people who come into the space, into our community. You guys always make them feel at home. And you give them a place to belong. And that means so much to me. That you guys do that. And I'm so grateful for all of you. So, thank you.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Thank you, Tommy, for the hydrate. I got water here. But, yeah. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate and I'm proud of every single one of you. And I hope that you guys will continue to be by my side during this journey.
Do it!
I'm breathing, I promise. So, yeah. You guys seriously help me get through the hard times. Like, I mean it. So, I'm looking forward to seeing where we all get to go together. So. Okay, I didn't mean to get on a soapbox and say all that shit. My bad. Yeah, I'm working on it, woman. I'm working on it, lady. Ugh, okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Alright. Thank you, Logan. Yeah, you and Hussein and a lot of them have been here with me since my 10-year journey into content creation. I may have only been streaming on Twitch for a couple of months, but you guys were there with me during my YouTube days, so, you know, thanks for sticking with me. Whew, okay, I think we're okay. Oh, let it sink in what you've done here, Eden. You created something far greater than just being a good streamer. Don't ever sell yourself short. You built more than what most could ever build. Oh, thank you so much, Anya, for the follow. Can't wait to start this journey with you and learn more about you. You seem very loving and kind. Can't wait to see where you go. Thank you so much, Fatboy Game. Yeah. I only ever want to be myself in this space because myself is all I can really be. So I'm also looking forward to where we all go together. It's going to be exciting. I'm happy. I haven't been here that long, but the reason I've stuck around is because you are so amazing. Love your aesthetic and just what you do. Thank you. Thank you very much. My bits goal? Oh no. Hold on. I didn't even realize my goals needed to be managed again. We'll do... Alright, the biddy gold should be updated now. Yeah! Eden, you've helped me on a very personal level. You helped me get out of my depression and helped me getting over anxiety over sharing my anime ideas. Don't ever sell yourself short. You're a good person and a good content creator. Thank you, Logan. I'm glad I was able to be a source of inspiration for you. That's all I've ever really wanted for anybody, you know, to just kind of inspire and help other people grow. So, and to just bring them a little bit of comfort, but more importantly, I've just always wanted to create a place where people felt like they could belong. So I'm very happy that that is a space that I've been able to create for you guys. Thank you, Logan. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. Especially since I based her on you, an appearance, personality, interest. Plus, you gave me the name of the series. It'd feel very wrong to not have you involved in some way. especially since you've probably been my favorite voice actress. Oh, thank you so much, Logan. I'm honored. I am. And I wish all the success of it. And I will be happy to be a voice in your story. Alright, sounds good, Soji. We will be here. We will be here. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. I know. Yeah. Well, as you can see, I wasn't just tearing up. I was fucking crying. But you know what? It's okay. I'm happy you're here too. All of you. Seriously. I feel free. Free. Oh, like, didn't really know who he was until he did Black Panther. Kind of like with Michael B. Jordan when he did Creed. That's how, like, I feel like that's like was his point of blowing up was when he did Creed. So everyone was kind of like, what? He was battling a fucking illness? Like, seriously? So it really hit me out of nowhere with that one. I was just like, what the fuck? Also, thank you, Pinhead. Yeah, I love my job. Did you get to report on the other 3, or were they before your time in the industry? Steve Irwin, I believe I heard about that, but I wasn't working in news yet. Robin Williams, I was working in news, and I believe Steven Hillenberg might have been before I was working in news. So yeah, it was a mess. Oh god, I cried at work when they announced that David Bowie had passed. And then, you know, Ozzy, we just lost, you know, Prince of Darkness not that long ago, dude. Like, it's kind of incredible. You should take some of that advice for yourself. Yeah. Thank you, though. Sorry. It's just... It's weird for you to get so sappy. I'm okay, Logan. This is hitting me a little bit harder than I anticipated. Like, I don't go into a show expecting things to fucking go crazy and go south and go stupid, you know? I go in prepared to have a good show, but if things go south, I'm also prepared to handle it if things go south. And that's kind of how I am in life. I never expect the worst, but I always hope for the best. And as somebody who's been hurt a lot, then I try not to live my life that way. Like, I try not to live my life jaded and closed off, because if I'm always expecting the worst with every person I meet and with every situation I go into, then that's not going to want to make me get connected to anybody. You know? Like, it makes me not want to open up to people. Because if I go in not trusting people, if I go in believing that they have unkind intentions toward me, then I can't be who I really am. And that's the worst feeling, when you can't be who you really are with people. Because in my mind, it's important to be yourself and to trust that others will accept you for who you are, both the good and the bad. And when you forge relationships with people and friendships with people, then I think it's just as important to have trust in those relationships and to have trust in those people. And not to say that conflict won't happen, but you know. All right, Mata, have a good day at work. I may still be here when you get back. Or when you have another break. But if you can't be honest to people, then how do you expect anyone to be honest with you? you know? If you're not honest with other people, you can't get mad when they're not truthful to you. One of the core principles that I, follow when it comes to just people in general, and not everyone is like this, not everyone thinks this way, but it's a core principle that I stand by, and I will preach it and say it until I'm blue in the face, until the cows come home, whatever it may be. But it's, if you don't want me to do it to you, don't do it to me. Your Duolingo lesson. Good luck, Tiki. But yeah, that's kind of how I live my life, is if you don't want me to do it to you, don't do it to me. It's just that simple. Exactly, Alex. It's like the golden rule, and it's so shocking how people don't understand or do that. Like, they don't do it, and it blows my mind all the time. Like, they get flabbergasted, when I say things like that, but it's such a simple principle to live by. If you don't want me to do it to you, don't do it to me. If you don't want me to be a bitch to you, don't be a bitch to me. If you don't want me to, treat you horribly and stab you in the back and hurt your feelings on purpose and not trust you and not be honest with you and not give you my thoughts or opinions on things, then don't do that to me. Like, if you don't want me to do it to you, don't do it to me. It's really that simple. And then they're surprised when you treat them the same way and they turn out to be a victim. Exactly. They have the audacity to get upset when you do to them what they did to you. And it's like, no, this is a taste of your own fucking medicine. If you want to be a dickhead to me, I'm going to be a dickhead to you. It's that simple. Like, you can't get away with treating people any kind of way and expect it not to come back to you. Or get upset when somebody else treats you that way. And it's all about perspective. I know, Logan. Thank you. But it's all about perspective, and nobody ever wants to shift their perspective. People always tell me, like, oh, well, I get what you're saying, but look at it from my side. And I'm like, no, you don't get what I'm saying. Because if you get what I'm saying, then you wouldn't have to tell me to look at it from your side, because I've already seen it from your side. I already know what direction you're trying to go, but you refuse to put yourself in my position. And that's why you say, well, look at it from my perspective. And it's like, no, I've already looked at it from your perspective. The problem is that you don't want to see it from mine. And I get it. People are different. People think differently, operate differently, have different views on things. There's always a moral gray area, somewhere. Not everything's black and white. There's always a case-by-case basis when it comes to things. But when it comes to just general how you treat people around you, if you don't want a stranger or a friend or a confidant or a spouse or a lover or whoever to treat you and mistreat you any kind of way, then don't do it to other people. And that's not to say that it won't stop other people from being dickheads to you. Like, that's not it. Like, that's not even remotely what I'm talking about, because the world is the world. The world is the way that it is. And some people just do what they want to do and say what they want to say and think how they want to think and, feel how they want to feel, regardless of what you say. And those people are usually the ones that don't want to come to the table and have a conversation. Because coming to the table and having a conversation means that they have to admit that something's wrong with them or something's wrong in their thought process. The idea that their beliefs and their values and their core principles could ever be doubted is something that they don't want to risk, and that's why they don't want to come and have a conversation with somebody who could possibly oppose those values and beliefs and their ethics and morals. And it's okay. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to not be on the same page about things. But just because you disagree doesn't mean that you can't have a connection. And that's always the hardest thing for people, is they think that in order to be good friends, in order to have a good connection, in order to have like the perfect spouse, the perfect partner, the perfect friendship, you know, the perfect relationship, people always think that you always have to agree and have the same opinions and have the same values and have the same thought processes. And that's not true. You don't have to have those things. You can have different beliefs and different thoughts on things, because like I said to Tiki earlier when I told him happy birthday, and it's the same for everyone, there is only one you. There is only one version of you. There is no other version of you out there in the world. So of course you're not going to have the same thoughts and values. Of course you're not going to have the same beliefs. You have different experiences. You were grown. You had different environments that you lived in. So of course they're not going to be the same. And that's fine. Oh, Logan, thank you so much for the gifted. Thank you. And no, you're right, Alex. If more people thought like that, there wouldn't be as many problems. And that's the problem, is that people are either afraid of confrontation of any sort, or they're either afraid of confrontation of any sort, and so they immediately want to glaze it over and pretend that nothing happened, or they're scared that their values and their beliefs and their thought processes will be changed or swayed, because they built their personality and created these building blocks from those principles and those core values that they developed for themselves, when they can easily just be open-minded just a little bit. Just a little. Not a whole lot. Just a little. And that's okay. It's not being afraid of confrontation, though, at least for me. It's the fear that confrontation is met with disagreement, which then is met with lost relationship, which is super common. But that's still the core of being afraid of confrontation, though. Like, because you don't want to confront somebody about something because it's met with disagreement and therefore a loss of a relationship, that's still the core idea of you're afraid of conflict, because the end result is you will lose something. People can disagree and still get along. People can still disagree and have a relationship with each other. Like, there's nothing wrong with any of that. Like, as somebody who grew up in an area, as someone who grew up in an area where I didn't have a place that I belonged, it was very, very important for me to always stand on business. Always. And I'm someone who has overwhelming anxiety and depression issues, so while I can speak to someone about a problem, I don't actively... Well, no one's saying actively seek out conflict. Like, I'm not saying go out there and start some shit. You know? Like, I'm not saying go out there and stir up shit, stir the pot on purpose. Like, I know every once in a while we have, like, a lot of, you know, we have some hear me outs and hot takes and whatever. But, like, that's, like, for fun versus, like, going out and, you know, going to somebody that you know has a core belief and stance on a value and just straight up saying, you know, you're fucking wrong. Because that's not a conversation. That's an accusation. And I'm sorry, any meaningful relationship is not easy. I would much rather have a discussion and a disagreement than apologize for something that I don't feel sorry about. I would. I absolutely would. I'm not going to apologize for something that I don't feel sorry for, especially if I didn't do something wrong. If I didn't do something wrong, then I'm not going to apologize. I'm going to stand up and be like, yo, what the fuck, at the end of the day. Because just saying sorry because it's easy diminishes the value of the apology. Because the more often you say it, the less meaning, the less impact it has. Because at some point, someone's going to realize you're just saying sorry so you can avoid conflict or avoid losing something instead of risking what you believe in and to have a conversation. Yes, exactly, Osang. The sorries that are hard are the sorries that matter. It's just that simple. I spent years apologizing and shutting myself up in a relationship that wasn't even worth having. I'm sure as fuck not gonna do that. Why risk it though? There doesn't always have to be a risk in everything. Because if you apologize and you don't mean it, that means that you don't respect the relationship. You're just apologizing to avoid dealing with a possible issue and a possible risk of losing something. Have I ever been being a teacher or a counselor? You'd make an excellent one. I'm a mentor. Like, I mentor people. So I guess I'm kind of a teacher, but not really, not by definition. Or you're just trying to avoid a bumpy road that in the end shouldn't have ever been an exit to start with. I mean, if that's what you think, Coco, I'm not going to sit here and, diminish what you think and diminish what you believe in. But I'm just letting you know that not everyone is going to take the apology as you taking the high road. Some people are going to view your apologies as very, not skin deep at all. They're going to see it as surface level. Eventually, when you apologize to someone because you're wanting to avoid a disagreement or you're too scared that the relationship is going to crumble and fall apart and it's something that you don't mean, then the next time you actually apologize for something that you genuinely believe is your fault, they're not going to believe you. So again, I'm not here to change anyone's values. I'm not here to question anyone's beliefs. I'm not here to tell you how to handle conflict. I'm just letting you know what I believe in and how I think and how people shouldn't be afraid to just have a conversation. Especially if you aren't in the wrong. Exactly, Dante. So. But anyway, that's my TED Talk. Hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Well, there are some unreasonable people out there. You give them an inch and you lost. No, and it's true. There are unreasonable people out there. There are. There are some people that no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter what you present them, no matter how understanding you are to their side of things, they will never listen to you or even admit that you are right. And if they do admit that you're right, it's because they don't want to continue the discussion because it makes them uncomfortable. Because they don't want to admit that they're wrong. They don't want to truly admit that they're wrong. Because to truly admit that you're wrong and that and to admit that you have a problem means that something's broken inside of you that needs fixing. And that's okay. That is okay. There's nothing wrong with being broken inside. There's a lot of things that happened when I was growing up that wasn't okay. That I was just like, well, this is just the reality that I live in, and it's not okay to think like that. It's not. No one should ever feel dehumanized or devalued or underappreciated in any shape, form, or fashion. Nobody should ever be made to feel like they are less than who they are just to satisfy somebody else's fucking ego. Or because someone doesn't want to admit they're fucking wrong. And anyone who says that you should feel bad and be made to look like a fool and to feel less of a person because they're too proud to admit that they're fucking wrong, well, that's their fucking problem. It's not your problem, it's their problem. So if none of you take anything away from this tonight, just take that away. Treat people how you want to be treated. And if anyone makes you feel like you are in the wrong when you actually aren't, they're the ones that are actually in the wrong. Where's Gil? Did he run away? Nah, have him on errand duty buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. And to be honest, Eden, you having these streams may have really cured my depression these past few days. I don't want to sound extreme or anything, but you may have quite literally saved my life. And I can't thank you enough for that, and I won't be able to repay you for it. So if there's anything I can ever do for you, please don't hesitate to ask. It's no skin off my nose to help someone who's been nothing but a positive influence and inspiration in my life. Logan, that's so sweet. Listen, just hearing that is enough for me. And you guys being here is all that I could ask for. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. And I'm glad that I'm able to help you guys stream by stream, day by day, week to week, month to month. You know, this is our journey together. It's like I said before, this is our collective journey together. My Hellions, my Space Demons. I want to see where we go and how far we can get there. And how long it's going to take for us to get there. But most importantly, you know, I'm excited to see what the future holds for us. Well, Logan, I'm glad that you got it off your chest, and I'm glad that this is a place that you can feel safe. And I'm glad that I'm someone that you can lean on, even just a little bit. Journey through the cosmos and to write our names through the universe for those to see for the millennia to come, and to show everyone how great our major is. Aw, thank you, Tiki. Because I'm just so used to handling everything by myself, you know? So, even when I need help, I don't ask. So, that's my own problem. But I'm working on it. Ugh! Today is not the day for tears. What the fuck, guys? Yeah, you guys are really stubborn. My inner circle won't let me say I don't need help. Ever. They're practically begging me to let them help me. And I won't do it. Oh, thanks, Logan. Guys, we're supposed to be playing scary games today, not making me cry. What the hell? Stop. Ugh. Anyway. With that being said, are you guys ready to get it back into Little Nightmares? Thanks, guys. Oh, stop. I can't. Oh, you guys are too much. I've really been going through it. Anyway, I don't know why this tissue box. One of the biggest things that I always loved about content creating back in the day was the comments that, oh God, I'm going to start crying again. One of the biggest comments that really made me happy was hearing that I helped you guys get through your days. That really meant a lot to me because I felt like for a long time I wasn't really doing anything.